Today's episode is brought to you by Vaginas, 31 flavors.
I don't understand that one.
Well, this episode I'm going to talk a lot about vaginas, so I figure we could have a drinking game, right? Where people every time we say vagina, they have to take a drink.
All right. So if you're listening to the podcast, go get your bottle. We'll give you a few seconds. And get your shot glass. And every time he says vagina, you have to take a shot.
Pay close attention.
Pay close attention to his vagina.
See, you already had to take a drink.
Oh, well, we said, that was a few drinks.
Oh, yeah. You're drunk by now.
Yeah, we've already said vagina a few times.
Okay, you can start now.
Start now. Oh, no, just start it. Matters. All right, you want to start off the show?
Yeah, I'll start it off.
So we don't have an intro right now.
All right.
Because I'm going to wait and we're going to redo the intro. So, welcome to Grown Men Chopping It Up.
I am J.R. Rydha. I'm Kerry Witty K.
Yeah. So, that this is a mature subject podcast. And we appreciate if you keep passing it on to your friends. And, let's keep this ship growing, man.
Right. Tell everybody about it.
Tell everybody. Let's jump into these topics, man.
All right. My first topic is 10 fascinating facts about the vagina.
I think I'm going to go get me a bottle.
So, hope you're all listening. Now, number one, the clit contains 8,000 nerve endings, and the penis only has 4,000.
We got gypped.
I've always said it feels better to them than us.
We got gypped.
So what that means is when we wear a condom, it's only 1,000 nerve endings for us, and it's still 8,000 for them.
Wow.
Fucking gyp.
That sucks.
Number two, both vaginas and sharks contain the natural lubricant squalene.
Squale.
So that's crazy. The vagina and the shark share that characteristic.
And they're probably about the same because, both of them will kill you. Eat you to death.
Right. A bear trap. Number three, the average vagina is 3 to 4 inches and can expand 200% when aroused.
Wow.
You can fit your head in there.
200%?
That's crazy.
So when she's moaning and all that, she don't mean that shit.
Right, it's expanded. She don't even feel it no more.
Who are you?
I guess that's why they say deeper. Because they're expanding.
Yeah.
And we're not.
Yeah.
I wish the penis expanded 200%. Then you'd be like, yeah.
I think mine does.
Number four, the highest number of orgasms in 1 hour by a woman was 134.
I think that was that woman that was on the internet and she was having orgasms and couldn't stop.
Yeah, that was probably her. Yeah. The highest for a man was 16.
Can you get 16 nuts in an hour?
I ain't been nowhere close to 16.
When I was 16, I could do 16.
I wasn't doing 16 then.
I could do 16 then. That was an endless supply.
I'm dry humping by 5. Dry heaving like
16.
That's a lot for us. But 134, imagine how satisfied she is. She gonna want that all the time.
Wow.
Number 5. The vagina is teeming with bacteria, which is the good bacteria also found in yogurt is in a vagina.
So she growing yogurt?
Yeah, did you see that thing on the internet? This girl made some yogurt out of her vagina. It's like her vagina stuff.
This is the worst
bacteria.
Worst conversation I've ever had.
She ate it too. She didn't feed it to somebody. Oh. She made yogurt out of her
bacteria.
Vagina bacteria. Yeah. It's old now, but she did it. She's nasty.
So if you came home and your girl got a spoon in her cooch, and she's talking about, do you want some Yoplait? Would you try it?
Hell no.
Why not?
Fuck that. We probably eat and swallow anyways.
I know, that's what's the difference.
But you gotta trust that they know how to make it. Because what if it's bad?
So you wouldn't try no Yoplait between her legs?
Fuck that. Number 6, the speculum, which is a tool used by gynecologists, was developed in 1300 BC.
I'm still laughing at the yogurt.
Vagina yogurt, right?
Wow. So they're using medieval tools on women?
Right. They put your legs in a stirrup and stick you with a speculum.
Wow. They couldn't come up with nothing else by all this time?
It's probably made out of the same material, too. Number 7. Pubic hair has a life expectancy of 3 weeks.
Then what happens to it?
It falls out or it gets in your teeth. Number 8.
Vagina fact.
Vagina fact. The inner walls are pleated and open like an umbrella during intercourse.
I don't understand that.
Like the inner wall, her walls,
Uh-huh.
assuming she still has any,
Right.
are pleated like it has lines in it.
Oh, okay.
And it's open. And it resembles an umbrella.
Huh. Okay.
But, you know,
I'm going to have to look.
this won't actually make any sense to most of you women because you don't have any walls anyway.
Hello.
That's where my watch was. Number 9. The vagina has a self-cleaning mechanism.
What is it?
You know, their period. It washes away, you know, all the impurities. That's why the blood comes down and shoots the egg out and all that shit.
But I mean, I just never thought that I'm gonna, you know, clean my tub. Let me just pour some blood in it.
Right. Like, what if the penis had a self-cleaning mechanism?
And you just shoot blood out your tip.
Some blood, like, at least that cleans my urethra.
Yeah, I think if you pee blood, it's a whole nother issue.
You beyond burning. Last one, number 10 vagina fact is the word vagina roughly translates to sword holder in Latin. Which is true.
That's what I'm talking about, babe. Look, you got the thing to hold my sword.
Right, you got this shit.
You were made to hold my sword.
That's what you're here for.
I don't know why you're acting so funny.
You know, you're mad at me because I want to eat the vagina yogurt.
I just want to put my sword in there. It's not a kitchen.
That's crazy.
Those are crazy vagina facts.
That's right. You know, I taught them something.
Wow. All right, let's jump into my topic. So this is something me and you talked about before. It was kind of funny, and I thought about it today. If a woman and our man hit you and they say, I'm so frustrated right now, hang up the phone because they're about to ask you for some money.
True.
So you remember back in your dating days, you know, you meet a girl or something and, you know, maybe you went out, maybe you didn't, and you're like, hey, what's going on? And she's like, oh, I'm so frustrated right now. You already know what's next. They're about to beg.
Yeah. They're about to beg for something.
They about to ask for something. And it's so funny because I remember when I had my son and I had my boys and some of their friends. And so I drove them. We were somewhere. And I always try to give them a little bit of game every time I can. So I told all the little dudes, I said, look, there was this girl at the gas station. And she was super thick. But her car was raggedy. I said, look, no matter if you ever at a gas station, don't ever get at no thick girl with a raggedy car. Because you going to be the one hitting it, and that raggedy car finna break down, and she going to hit you with the text. Yeah. I'm so frustrated right now. And because you hitting it, you going to have to fix that raggedy-ass car. And they fell out. They just thought that was the funniest story in the world.
Yeah, it's true.
But it's true. But, you know, everybody needs help. Right? I think asking for help isn't a bad thing. It's not a sign of weakness. Sometimes you just need help. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that. But tell me about what's some of the excuses over the years that girls didn't try when they this is the hustle. Right. You know, that they use to try to get money out of dudes.
Besides the big abortion one.
All right, abortion.
How many dudes paid $900 for an abortion that never happened?
She wasn't even pregnant. He just happy to get the money out.
Yeah.
Did you ever do that?
The only time I've been present at an abortion, I was present. So you know, she got temporary Medi-Cal, and we got it done that way. But I've never been fooled.
Yeah, I had somebody do that when I was like maybe 19, and I was just like, that doesn't make no sense.
Why does it cost so much?
Right. She wasn't. She just was, you know, mad I wouldn't leave my girlfriend.
Yeah, they'll say stuff like my rent's due.
Yeah, my rent's due.
I got robbed or I lost
my
purse.
I lost my purse. Yeah. That's a classic.
Lost my job.
Lost my job.
They never
Right. The one that I always loved the most was like when it's grown women, they be like, I'm trying to get my life back together. So they always tell you early on that they're in school. Then they hit you with the, can you help me buy a book? Like, the book is $3.75 and I didn't get my book grant and can you help me? It's just like so. And then you think about it though, that's a good hustle.
Yeah.
If you're a chick that's our dude and you send that to 10, 15 people. And 10 people give you, $300. Wow. That's 3 racks.
You got it made.
And it's just like those little hustles that I always think is like, when people ask you for money, and it's like, if you hitting it, then they think they're obligated.
Yeah.
You obligated. You know what I'm saying? If you having sex with her, you dicking her down, then she needs some money because all she had to offer was pussy.
Yeah.
So that's what she only had to offer anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can offer money. That's the rationale.
Like it's a trade-off.
So I remember my story when I met the girl from LA.
Oh yeah.
So to the world, I met this girl in LA. Oh my God, how many years ago is this? 20.
Yeah.
So I met this girl in LA. We kicked it in LA or whatever, and came back out here. So when she came out here, she was bad too. Mm-hmm. Flew her out here or whatever. We kicked it or whatever, and then we kind of ended on bad terms, right? So she goes home. And, I'm like, whatever, I thought we were still cool. So I'm in the bed, sleep. I get a call. And I'm like, what? And so I'm listening. And the person's like, hey, we just want to check the address on the engine that you wanted to buy. And I was like, engine? I don't need no engine. And so they were like, well, it's going to this address in LA. And they gave me this address, right? And so this was like my first debit card or something. So I was like, well, I didn't order no engine. So don't send no engine nowhere.
Yeah, nowhere.
And so they was like, I guess something happens where if they send the slip to the bank and then the bank get the slip, they got to pay for it. I was like, oh, hell no. I went down there first thing in the morning, pulled all my money out of the bank. I was like, you will not pay this ticket. And but basically, it was the girl that I had flew up here from LA. She tried to buy an engine for her boyfriend. So I got the number. I had her phone number. She wasn't answering, but then I got the number from the engine place. And it was a fat engine, dual. I mean, she was hooking the nigga up. I was like, wow. And so I finally talked to her. And she was like, oh, no. And I was like, I'm going to fuck you up. I'm going to kill you. I'm on my way to L.A. So you seen her at the Slauson Swap meet, right? And so she took off running. Right. She takes off running. As soon as she see you, she takes off running. And she calls me, I'm so sorry. I didn't do it. Just tell him don't do nothing to me. And in my mind, I was like, that nigga ain't going to do nothing to you. He can't catch you. You running too fast.
Not even what I'm there for.
Right. She was straight spooked. But I'm just saying, women got them hustles.
Yeah. And because they think their vagina is actually worth something.
Right.
And it's not.
Well, it's not worth something when that's all you got.
Yeah. Like
to some dudes, the idea of hitting it or the way he chasing you, it makes you feel like your pussy got power. Yeah. But like they say, show me a beautiful woman, I'll show you a nigga sick of fucking her. Yeah. Like, you gotta have more. And if we just would've, like, dudes, if they just knew that one thing, your life would have been so much easier. There's so many dudes dead and in jail and all this behind women where if you could just tell them, like, hey, there's more. They kept making them after they made that model. Some they made better. Some got chrome wheels. Some got, same thing with dudes. Like, when you tripping over a dude, there's still more out there. Yeah. But so many people be so locked in to just this one person.
Yeah. And the reason I say it's not worth anything is not to put them down, but it's the laws of supply and demand. It's economics. There's an overabundance of pussy. Mm-hmm. So it's not like there's a limited amount. If you have a whole bunch of something, it becomes worth little or nothing. Mm-hmm. So, there's plenty of that.
Yeah, if all you are a pretty face or you're a handsome dude or good dick, good pussy, if that's all you are, like that wears out real fast.
Yeah, it does.
You can impress people who are easily impressed with nothing. You know what I mean? Like, I knew a dude, I think you told me about this dude, who only dated girls from the projects. Because they were so, he said that they were so easily influenced by basic stuff.
Right.
He didn't want to go find no girl with no degrees and all that because they're not easily impressed.
Yeah, they've done that already.
Been there, done that. You can't fool them with the lime Rydha.
Yeah. You go to Red Lobster or something.
Yeah, you take on a Red Lobster and you in.
Yeah, they impressed.
You fancy.
Until they find out thing long, and then it's like, oh, I want to go there now.
But the other thing too, I was talking to somebody and she was talking about dating, and she said that when talk about people using people, females nowadays they have caught up to men. So females aren't the little basic, sit at home, you go do whatever, but they can portray that image to you. But they got, free movie guy.
Yeah.
She messed with that dude just because he likes to go to the movies. And she knows she ain't got to pay. She can get the hot dog and the popcorn and the slushie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She can get, she get all the whole bang, bing, bang. Then they have like gas money guy. Wow. Where she be like, I want to come see you, but I ain't got no gas money. Well, he gonna give a little bit more so it gets her through the whole rest of the week and ain't got to spend her money. And then you got I'm gonna skip that other one. But then you got people with sex. They know that it's good sex and that's it. They know they don't want nothing more past that. They just know that it's good sex. Yeah. So they're using, you using people all the way through. But the number one thing that I thought was always the funniest was when you get that text. I'm so frustrated right now. Just hang up.
Right.
Just as soon as they come through with, I just hang up. But when is too soon in a relationship to even ask for something?
A year. If it's the same year, it's too early. Because I think I'll be more likely to give a girl something after we've been through something. Okay. But we've been going to the movies, we've been dating, having sex, whatever. I don't know your loyalty at that point. We have to go through something like, some niggas roll up on us and you grab a bat too. I'll be like, oh yeah, well she's down. Or,
she can get a Snicker.
Yeah, she can get the king size Snicker.
Whoa. Whoa.
But I think you have to go through some stuff with me first before I just freely just give some money.
Yeah, it's like even with, some of the interviews I've done with women and talking about money, so many dudes use their money instead of game. Yeah. And so their money becomes their game. So it's like, okay, I just met you. Let me spoil you. Yeah. But then you fuck it up for the next dude because I'm not finna spoil you. Like, but what for? Like, why am I spending 10 racks on you? Yeah. Like, what is that doing? Because it makes you because I like you. I'm gonna spend 10,000 on you because I like you. Okay, I can get that. But what are you gonna do to me? Oh, you're gonna give me pussy. Well, I can get pussy for a lime Rydha. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, it gotta be equal. You know,
it's not.
Right? Yeah, it's not equal. So, but then the other part of that too is somebody was talking about like some of these entertainers, right? Like these dudes who got no game. Wow. It's just like because they was cornball niggas before they had money, so they don't know how to choose a good girl. So they choose like Superhead, they choose Delicious, they choose just these ratchet women.
The same ones.
But they choose them because they don't understand what a real woman is. Like they didn't have game. Like we didn't have no money. We didn't have no car. All we had was mouthpiece.
We didn't have nothing.
We didn't have nothing. So I used to say, you sit me in the room with Halle Berry, I'm gonna hit that. Right. All I need is 10 minutes. But that's a Bay thing, though.
It is.
We feel like wherever we is, we got the gift of gab. But these cornball dudes don't do it. It's just money. And the thing I like about it when people, especially women and men, whatever, you think about the double standards, right? So a woman, like I was talking to somebody and they like, oh, I'm gonna go, they want to get the ass injections and all that because dudes like girls with fat asses. I was like, what do girls like in dudes? Like, you can say you want to do it in shape. You can say you want to do 6'6" football playing, basketball, nigga. You can say that. But y'all ain't got them. You know what I'm saying? All a dude got to do is have money.
Yeah, money's the big equal.
And if you say that ain't true, we can go down every celebrity there is. Every football player, basketball player, you look at these cats outside their uniform, they look like Gillard the Boom Boom Bobbly Head. But they got money. If a female say Jay-Z is handsome, I mean, he probably is handsome. But he don't look like he would be with Beyonce. But when you put that money in his pocket, that's a whole different thing. If Jay-Z was on 98th and D Street, that's the hood, none of y'all females wouldn't even look at dude. You know what I'm saying? But then you put him on stage and you put some little glitter on his shirt. Yeah. Now he the finest thing going. Lil Wayne fine. Really? Right. That's so. As a man, only thing we got to do is get money.
Yeah, get something shiny. Also, like on a car, women love cars.
Cars.
They'll fuck you for your car.
Jewelry. Just anything that's flashy shit. Yeah, but you ain't even gotta have flashy shit. You could just have the appearance of flashy shit. And then they want to mess with you. And they killing themselves to be perfect. I mean, you think about it. If the thing was every man had to have hair, how many dudes do you think really would be getting weaves and glue on their scalp? And we wouldn't be doing that shit. We ain't even gotta do nothing. We ain't even gotta have no hair. You know what I'm saying? We make whatever it is look cool. If a rich dude get bald head, broke niggas get a bald head. Get the same chicks. Yeah. If a rich dude get braids, a broke dude can get some braids. Get the same chick. But women, they kill themselves over this double standard that doesn't make any sense. Like, and they do all these outrageous things in order to try to attract a dude who ain't doing shit except getting money.
And it's at a young age if they're doing it too. Young teenage girls are, hurting themselves going through all that.
Even Russell Simmons, like even a cat like Russell Simmons, he only dates models, young models, like 19, 18, maybe even 17. But he goes to these events and he dates only models, and there's nothing. What's attractive about him to that young person? Money.
Uncle Rush.
Yeah, he got money. It's just,
he able to take him to France for some real croissants.
Right. On a private jet or something. But yeah, that's my money. My topic.
All right. That brings me up to my next topic, which is
pussy.
A vagina steam. I hope you're still drinking. Now this might teach y'all a thing or two too. So, women each year are diagnosed with cervical cancer, fibroids, and other gynecological issues. Early hysterectomies and other clinical trial treatments that they subject them to as far as the drugs go. Their body is being used as a science experiment for eons. So, I'm here to say, take the time to take care of yourself holistically and have an honest conversation about your inner care, which means all of you. Inside and your outside.
Yeah.
If you suffer from hypothyroidism, menorrhagia, which is prolonged and heavy menses, periods, and your cramps are unbearable, I'm here to tell you what you could do about it. It's called a vagina steam.
Vagina steam.
Steam your vagina.
Yeah, like cook it.
Right. So you start with herbs. I'll give you the herbs. These are the herbs of choice. Lavender is a sweet-smelling herb that helps with cleansing and healthy uterine functioning. Rosemary helps with circulating out old fluids and blood. It also helps purify and stimulate the vagina.
Wow.
Lemon balm helps with reducing occasional itchiness, and it smells delightful.
Well, you smell like a delicious, delectable treat.
Lemon pepper vagina. Dandelion. It helps improve endocrine and reproductive health. It helps rid excess estrogen, sugars, and toxins of the body. Marigold helps ease and treat cramping. Burdock root helps with balancing hormones. Peppermint helps with restoration of the vagina and enhanced energy. And the last one is chamomile, which helps with cramping as well. It smells yummy and it tastes great. It's for soothing and relaxation.
So how are they supposed to use all those things? They just stick them in their vagina and go to sleep?
Well, here, I'll read the rest. So you place the herbs in a mason jar. You need 1 cup of herbs. Fill a pot with filtered water. Then you add the herbs to the water. So you boil them together for about 10 to 20 minutes. And then you let it steep for 5 minutes before you add to a bowl. Now, the next step is you put your forearm near it to see if it's too hot, because if it's too hot, you'll burn your vagina lips. So you want to make sure it's steamy, but it's not extra hot. So one thing you can do is if you can get a chair or your couch and sit on the edge of it. But one thing I've seen is women will use a toilet bowl. If your toilet's clean, use the toilet bowl. So you put the pot inside the toilet and have the steam coming up. Bring something to read or your phone so you can be on Facebook or whatever. Wear a long skirt, thick socks, long sleeve t-shirt to hold in the steam. Then you want to cover up and wrap with a thick blanket from your neck to your feet so you don't let the steam out. So you take your panties off before you sit in the chair or the toilet. Open your legs to allow the steam to enter into your vagina, and you sit there for about 20-30 minutes. Once you're done, lay down and wrap yourself under a blanket to restore your body. And after that, you should be good to go.
How often should they
Steam their vagina?
Steam their vagina.
Well, see, they do it once or twice a week. You can do it. You can do it actually as much as you want to, but you probably won't need to do it that often. So start out with once or twice a week, and then it actually helps with it actually helps your periods too. If you have bad cramps or heavy bleeding, there are women that have eliminated the pain of their period by vagina steaming.
Wow. So you should give them those ingredients and instructions one more time, because I've never heard of this.
So the herbs of choice, and you can choose other herbs, but these are the good ones.
Can you use marijuana?
You probably get high if you had marijuana. That'd be an experiment. One of you 420 chicks could try that. Herbs of choice: lavender is a sweet-smelling herb. Rosemary, lemon balm, dandelion, marigold, burdock root, peppermint, or chamomile. You might even try some Earl Grey. I'm just throwing that in there because that's what people have. Earl Grey is probably pretty good too.
I like Earl Grey tea.
Yeah, because these things you can drink in your tea also. So I think one of you women out there, give it a try and write into us, or let us know how it went. And actually, it could probably make your husband or your boyfriend happy too. Because just imagine how your pussy's gonna taste if you use some stuff like lemon balm. I mean, wow.
You ready to eat the pussy now?
Yeah, I did. I think I'm gonna try this at home myself. Man, I'm gonna have lemon balm balls. Maybe I'll take a ball steam. I'm gonna do it too. Your ball steam. But actually, I do something different anyway with my balls. I have this peppermint soap, and then I lather up with it, and then I let it sink in for a while, and then I wash off, and now my balls taste like peppermint.
Yeah, you tasted your balls before?
Maybe indirectly. But I know it feels like when you blow on it, it's like, ooh, it's a nice feeling, because peppermint has that effect on you.
Wow.
So peppermint balls.
Peppermint balls.
The guys can use, it's called Dr. Bonner's Miracle Soap.
Balls.
You could wash with it. You could wash your mouth out, all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
They sell it at health food stores.
That's crazy. My next topic, this is going to be a quick topic. It kind of goes on to my old topic. And I hate to inform everyone that's in a relationship. I hate to break this news to you guys. I don't like to do this.
Right.
But I want to, everybody that's, feeling all good and happy about your relationship, I want to let you know that the person that you're dating, you're only dating that person because they're in your price range.
Whoa.
So most people are dating based on their money. And when you say, you be like, no, I love my girl. I would be with her no matter what. No, you wouldn't. Because if you had the right amount of money and you could jump on a plane and be in Belize tomorrow, and you're dealing with the Balinese women, or Puerto Rico, or Mexico, if you're a woman and you in Jamaica with Dexter, you wouldn't choose Harold that's sitting on the couch scratching his balls. Playing PlayStation. You be with the dude that's grabbing coconuts out the tree with his hand and twisting them off and drinking milk off your butt. You are dating based on what you're around. Yeah. And if you really think about that, right? If you were able to be in different social groups, if you were able to be in different financial groups, you would be dating those people. Yeah. But you date what you can afford. So you look around, and most likely, the person that you're dating is pretty much close to the same bracket as you. Right. You know?
They're equally you.
So you think that this person really loves you. They don't. They love you. You're cool. But they're only with you because you're in their tax bracket. They're only with you where they can reach.
You're low-hanging fruit.
You're low-hanging fruit. I mean, it just happens. You know? Unless, there's some people who got lucky, right? They went to a different neighborhood and, they work in a certain environment and then they trade up. See? And that should be your goal.
The trade up. Part
of your goal should be the trade up. Yeah. Stay away from the low-hanging fruit. Anybody can eat that.
Yeah. And everybody has.
And everybody has. So yeah, that was my topic. I just hate to break this to people, but it's so true.
Stop being low-hanging
Stop
fruit.
being low-hanging fruit. You got a question this time?
Terrible. Okay, this question is from Pamela B. She says, Valentine's Day is coming up, and it's pretty far from now, but I want to get a jump on things. I don't have any money to buy a gift for my hubby or, for Valentine's Day. What are some suggestions that men would like other than spending the money that they gave you?
Yeah, anal. I say draw a heart around your ass.
And say enter here.
And say enter here. I mean...
What if he isn't into that?
Oh.
He might not be into the brown eye.
Oh.
The cinnamon ring.
Okay. You can make him breakfast with a love note.
Yeah.
That'll be cute.
Eating is always good.
Eating's always good. Make sure there's bacon.
It has to be bacon.
It has to be bacon. Be naked.
Once you make the bacon into a heart.
Yeah, make the bacon into a heart.
And put that around your titties.
Yeah, put that around your titties.
And you can eat the bacon off your titties.
I think I love this suggestion.
That's what I want for us.
Yeah, that's all I need. Dudes are really simple. One thing we don't want you to do, because obviously it sounds like you're married. Maybe he's the breadwinner. We don't want you to go out and buy us something with our own money, even though it's house money. Yeah. It's better. I think the more creative you are, the more we'll appreciate it. Our favorite meal, you can't beat that. Ain't nothing like coming home to some meatloaf or, some what do you call it? Bacon wrapped shrimp.
Yeah.
I mean, ain't nothing.
Bacon wrapped scallops.
Yeah, nothing beats that kind of stuff. Yeah. On my mirror, leave me some love notes. Yeah. I mean, these are little things, right?
Yeah, or what she can do is, the way she makes dinner, she can actually type up a menu and have what we're having for dinner on the menu and laminate it. Or maybe laminate costs 50 cents. Hopefully she got that.
Yeah, she got some change. You can get some change out my
Make a menu, laminate it, and then when he comes in, you sit him down to a candlelight dinner and show him the menu. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
And I think stuff like that really works with the side chicks, right? Mm. You don't have a lot of time. Invite him over, give him a good dinner, give him some head, and then send him home. Yeah.
Send him home happy.
Yeah. Oh, well, sorry. This is the married lady.
Oh,
we're off point.
Oh, he doesn't have a side chick.
No, he doesn't have a side chick. Sorry. What else could she do?
She can give him a bath.
Oh, because that's that's a reverse of what normally happens.
Yeah, because we do that. So give him a full bath, and get out. Rub him down with some oil, give him a massage,
and give him head.
Yeah, you can do that. Or if he sleep by then you've accomplished your goal.
Pedicure.
Yeah.
Most dudes are scared to go out, get pedicures because they think their feet are ugly. Mm-hmm. So you love them, give them a pedicure.
Yeah. Give him a nice head rub.
Yeah. Which head?
The big one first. Give him a nice big head rub. Wow. Fold his clothes. But there's a lot of stuff a creative woman can do.
Yeah, and I think like the him the best. So the best thing to do is do something that spice it up. Mm-hmm. Like make you some lingerie. Yeah. We think sexy when a girl's in our work shirt and some panties or no panties. That's sexy. Yeah. What could you do non-sexual?
Yeah, because I was still on the sexual thing.
Right. I don't think there's much you can do non-sexual. Feed them.
She could actually pretend to be somebody else.
What?
Call herself by a different name.
Role play.
Yeah, the whole role playing thing. She could do that. But what non-sexual? Wow. I think that's all she got.
It's just cooked, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, because you know what? That's the thing. A good meal though is worth it.
Yeah. Because assuming she can't like if he's a watch collector, if she was able to make a watch storage out of some boxes or something. I mean, it just depends on creative.
That's really fucking weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
So she can do some arts and crafts at home.
She can do arts and crafts at home. Make a poster. Make a poster with glitter.
Oh yeah, you can make him a. Oh no, I don't. I was gonna. No, I don't know.
Make him a diaspora.
Oh, you know what? You can make him a sexy calendar. With the computers now, with all the printers, they have all the programs in the printers. So if you got like one of them all-in-one printers, some of them come with programs. Mm-hmm. So you could just take some of your sexy pictures, put them on a calendar, you can put it in his locker at work. Yeah. I think women don't realize that, if you don't want your dude to look at other women, sexy women, why don't you be the sexy woman he looks at? Yeah,
don't wait till you break up. Start working out.
Yeah.
What about the woman who has some money? What can she buy or do for Valentine's Day?
Okay, if you got... So now this stuff, don't try to buy us certain things. Don't try to buy us shoes unless you know about shoes. Don't try to buy us video games unless you know about video games. Because nothing is more frustrating than your girl come home with the new game and it's on a PlayStation and you got an Xbox. Or it's on the Sega Genesis.
Wow. Or you got the game already.
Yeah, or you got the game already. If you're gonna spend money, certain things to me are safe bet. Boxers, t-shirts, cologne, and certain essentials. Belts, wallet. So if you're gonna buy us a belt, if you're gonna buy us a wallet, do not buy us a belt and a wallet that we already kind of could buy. Right. Buy us some shit that we was like, I want it, but I never thought about it. It's $300 for a Gucci belt. Like, do I need it? No. But that's what presents are for. Don't get me the $20 belt. I got $20 belts. Right. Don't get me the regular wallet. Give me the Gucci wallet. Mm-hmm. Because then that way you're getting me something that I really wanted that I just, couldn't spend the money on.
Yeah, I wasn't finna spring and get it.
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know. So those are some suggestions.
Beard trimmers.
Yeah. Nose hair clippers. Yeah, like the essential things a man will always appreciate the effort.
Mm-hmm.
Phone case with with a picture of you on the back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A nice watch.
But see, a lot of women can't do that kind of thing. They can't get them a phone case with a picture on the back because they're not really together. So he's never gonna use it.
Right. That'll be in the trunk of his car.
Right.
Whatever.
She can't get him a calendar because he's not gonna put it up because they're not together.
Yeah. It's an imaginary relationship.
Yeah.
But as far as a woman with no money,
arts and crafts.
Yeah. Be creative.
Yeah. I say, one thing I've never done is a picnic. To this day, I've never done a picnic. I was supposed to go on one with this girl, but I don't know. She just wigged out.
Yeah, I've done so many.
Yeah, I've never been on a picnic.
I'm a picnic guy.
Yeah, I want to get the backpack with all the plates and all the shit. You got that?
I've had that.
Where's it at?
I don't have it now.
You lost it?
I left it with the girl. And, she ain't giving it back.
Nah.
So she picnicking with some other dude.
Yeah, she picnicking in a genie outfit.
Right. Insider.
So, I don't know, man. Yeah, just do stuff like that. If you have a house and you have a backyard, make it into like a picnic.
Yeah.
Dudes appreciate that. Come home from work, take your shoes off, come back here and eat some Indian food with your hand. Oh, you know what? That's not true. I did date this one girl, and I came home and she had Indian food, and we sat on the floor and ate it.
With your fingers?
Yeah. I didn't really like it because I don't like curry.
Did you wash your hands first?
Yeah, wash my hands.
Dirty work Indian food.
Dirty Indian food. All right, hey, let's wrap this show up, man.
All right, this is grown men chopping it up.
Oh, technical difficulty.
Right.
It skipped on its own. It probably gonna sound like Transformers right there, but I'm gonna leave it. Hey, so this grown man chopping it up.
Make sure you email us, grownmanchoppingitup@gmail.com.
Or you can hit us on Twitter
Or you can hit us at Facebook.
or that's it.
Right.
Hey, next week, y'all, Instagram, grown man chopping it up.
All right.